Hey guys, would you like to see all the luxury handbags that I purchased in 2025? Stick around and find out. Hey guys, it's Mandy. Welcome back to my channel, Just One More Bag 01, where luxury meets lifestyle. If you are obsessed with designer handbags, love luxury items, enjoy traveling, or just want to get a glimpse of my Yorkie Winston, you are in the right place. Each week I put out a video on Wednesday and Saturday where I talk about what's going on in the handbag community. I share my personal collection, I do what fits in my bag, I talk about new releases and all kinds of fun things. If that's something that interests you, then I encourage you to please subscribe to my channel to keep up with me and join our growing community of bag lovers. Today I am very excited because I was asked to join a collaboration with Diane from Luxury Handbag Edit, Liz from Nothing But Bags, Lisa from Luxury and Life in the Middle, and Cami from Cami's Closet to talk about all of the luxury handbags that we purchased in 2025. And guys, I am just going over my luxury handbags that I purchased in 2025 today. If you would like to see my contemporary designer bags that I had purchased in addition, please comment below and let me know, and I can do a separate video featuring all of those bags. But really, when it comes to my luxury bags, I only stuck to two brands. You guys know that I am very loyal to Louis Vuitton, and I also branched out into Hermes. So let's get right into it and see all the bags. All right, guys, bag number one. From the Murakami drop in January of 2025, I was able to score the black multicolor Pochette accessories, and you've all seen me talk about this bag and rave about it and how much I love it. You know, I still am wearing this all the time. It is probably one of my most used bags and I really love it. Highly recommend. It comes with two chains. You can use the chain strap as decoration. You can use it as a strap. You can connect the two straps together, and it's really just a great bag. I know that some people actually kind of use these as a catch-all in their bag, but for me, I personally use it truly as a handbag. So number one, Pochette accessories, Louis Vuitton. All right, guys, bag number two, purchased January 2025 from the Murakami multicolor drop, Louis Vuitton. The black multicolor on-the-go east-west bag. And I know you guys are probably sick of hearing about this bag because I love it so much, but I use it all the time. The only negative, it doesn't have feet. However, I just got some handbag heels from Melissa over at the Gals Guide, and it makes me feel so much secure with the bag. I love it because you can wear it multiple ways. I use it as a top handle bag. I also have the chain attached at all times, so I can make it a shoulder bag. And then it does come with an additional leather strap, which is removable. It is slightly adjustable. It's not the best, and you can wear it crossbody. However, for me, I'm primarily using this as a top handle and shoulder bag. I think it's just super convenient. I can leave the chain inside it, pull it up anytime I need, and I just love this print. I'm so happy I got this bag. I had no idea how much I would truly love it, and really it's probably one of my best purchases of 2025. So bag number two, Murakami multicolor by Louis Vuitton, on the go east-west. All right, guys, bag number three, because I missed out on the cherry blossom drop, we went straight to cherries. I went to France. My essay was able to help me score the Cherry Neverfull, bag number three, Louis Vuitton third Murakami drop with the cherries and the Neverfull design. I was really happy to get this. It does come with the inner pouch. However, the only negative is that it's just the plain monogram. It would have been great even if they just put two large cherries or the whole cherry design all over the whole bag. I have not yet used this bag, not for any bad reason, just the opportunity has not yet presented itself, but I am really glad I was able to add this to my collection, and I love it. Bag number 3, Louis Vuitton Cherry Collection for the Neverfull. Okay guys, moving on to bag number 4. Definitely one of my favorites. This was my holy grail bag from all of the Murakami collections. It is the Louis Vuitton Speedy 20 in the Murakami cherry print. If I could have only gotten one bag from this entire collection, it would have been this bag. I feel so lucky that I was able to get it. I'm also thrilled because I was able to find out that the Speedy 20 is definitely my size. I don't yet have a Nano Speedy. I'm looking to add that to my collection, but I'm thinking that it might end up being a toss-up between the Nano Speedy and the Speedy 20. You know, I just love this bag because it goes with everything. You know, I live in Pennsylvania. It was snowing the other day and I was wearing this bag and I did not care. I was rocking it. I love this bag. I will wear it year round. And I also know that this is a forever bag in my collection. I absolutely love it. If you can get a Speedy 20, I think you should definitely get your hands on one and try it out. I feel that this would be a great bag for anybody. So bag number 4, Murakami Cherry Speedy 20. Okay guys, bag number 5. So while I was in France and we were picking up my bags from the Cherry collection, I saw something else that caught my eye, and it is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Live in the pink denim. And I really was not a denim person until I saw this bag, but let me tell you, when I saw this, I was just like, wow, I have to have that bag. I had my husband taking me all over the place to get pink clothes, pink shoes, pink shirts to match this bag. It was my summer jam and I loved it. I used it so much. In addition to the chain handle, it does have a vachetta crossbody strap that I do wear as well. I primarily use it with the chain. I like it as the shoulder bag, but when I want to go hands-free, it is definitely great to have that as well. It has these 3 pouches inside, so it looks a little bit deceiving, but this bag truly holds a lot, and that's why I really loved it. So bag number 5, Louis Vuitton Pochette Live. All right guys, bag number 6. So when we got back from France, I went to Louis Vuitton to see my essay because I wanted to get a little card holder for my Pochette Live. So of course, while I was there, he asked if there was anything else I needed. And I was saying, you know, it's summertime and I really wanted to have something in the Damier Reserve print. So he brought me out some bags and there was one that I just could not resist. And it is bag number 6, the Pochette Live. I told you guys I was loving the denim. So when I saw the Damier Reserve in the Pochette Live as well, I was like, you know what? It's so nice. I need to have it twice. I loved it. So I do use this one in the rain more. You know, I personally am not afraid to take any of my canvas bags out in the rain. It easily wipes away. I don't worry about it at all. It does have minimal vachetta on it, so it's not a huge deal. It does also come with the vachetta strap to wear crossbody, but as I mentioned before, I primarily wear it on my shoulder with the chain. So this was my bag number 6. Sorry, this is bag number 6. The Pochette Live in the Damier Reserve. Love this bag. All right, guys, I skipped over one bag on accident. Before we got home from Europe, we went to Monaco and I was able to purchase my cherry wallet, the Lisa wallet, to match my 2 bags, which I just showed you. And then there was something else that I saw at the store that I just could not resist. And if you guys watch my channel, you all know how I love an ombre or a gradient print. So I ended up purchasing the Keep Off 45. This is in the canvas gradient design, like the ombre rainbow. It is from the men's collection, so it has the silver hardware, and I just absolutely love it. I had to have it, and I was really excited because I was able to have them give me the special stamp that you can only get in Monaco. This is of the racetrack. It shows the route that they use in Monaco for the F1 racing series, which is a huge deal in Monaco every year. So, you know, I was really excited to get that. They also stamped my passport, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. I love the Keep All 45. I like having it in the canvas design. You know, as I just mentioned, I don't worry about it being in any kind of bad weather. It's very durable and you can just easily wipe it away. So bag number 7, Keep All 45. Okay guys, we are back with bag number 7 of my luxury bag purchases of 2025. And it is everybody's favorite, the Pochette Eva in the mirror print from the ski collection. And I absolutely love this bag. It's my first bag in this mirror print, and I think it is just so cool. I really love it. It's just such a fun design. I was thinking about getting a Pochette Eva when I saw that they were relaunched or reintroduced, however you want to say it, because they were sold previously with different designs. And then when I saw the mirror monogram, I was like, wow, I definitely want that. So I just think this is really cool. It does not have the vachetta strap for crossbody. It only has the chain shoulder strap, but that's fine with me because that's most likely how I'm going to be wearing this, or even as a clutch at times for an evening bag. And then I do have, you know, the straps from my Pochette Live that I could use if I wanted to wear this crossbody. So like I said, for me, it's just not the end of the world. I mean, I wish that they would have reduced the price for that, of course, but you know, it is what it is. We all know how luxury prices have gone up. The only thing I would say is disappointing is when this collection came out, I did also have an Alma BB on order. However, I canceled it because it was just taking too long and I was sick of waiting. It was supposed to be to me within 5 days and I got up to 4 weeks, and I was just like, you know what? I don't really need 2 pieces in this design. But again, I'm so happy that I did pick up the Pochette Eva. I absolutely love this bag. So if it's something you're considering, I do highly recommend it. You know, if you get it in the monogram print, or if you can find one in this design, it's definitely cool. I know that some people were saying that their mirror print was kind of fogging up. I haven't experienced that yet, so I can't say if that is a thing or if it's going to be a thing, just that I have not experienced it yet, and I've had this bag maybe like 2.5 months. So good news for me, I guess. So now I'm going to go over bag number 9. And for those of you who know me, know I love a graffiti print. One of my dream bags is to get the Steven Sprouse bag in Louis Vuitton's old print, you know, from 20 some years ago. I was able to get the Steven Sprouse one from Marc Jacobs this year. So that's something on my wish list. But when I saw they were releasing the scribble print, it's called, they had a couple pieces that I really liked. They had a Speedy 30, they had a tote bag, and they had a keep all. And then they also had a really cute beanie, which I picked up that I am wearing in Pennsylvania because it's so cute and it keeps my ears warm in the cold. But I ultimately went for the Keep All 50. I love this. Again, you guys know I love the graffiti print. I thought that this was just such a cool, fun piece. It's leather, and something else that people may not realize, and it's super hard to get to show up on camera, is they actually refer to this as damier other, because there is the faintest print of little squares on here, but unfortunately I can never get it to show up. But it's really cool. You know, it has Louis Vuitton, Paris, Tokyo. It says lovers on it. And then there's some Japanese writing that I don't know what that means. So if you are a viewer in Japan and you know anything that it's saying, please comment below and let me know, because I would love to know that. It would be so cool. So I was really happy because I have a 45 and a 50 keep all. That's mine. My husband has some, and I have one in canvas and one in leather. So I'm really happy to have this in my collection. Bag number 9, Keep All 50. Okay guys, now we are moving on to Hermes, and this is going to be bag number 10. This is the first time I had really started to purchase from Hermes this year. I thought I would never be playing the Hermes game, but apparently I'm playing the game and I didn't even realize it. But you know, for me, I really like some of their non-quota bags, and I was very fortunate to get a couple this year. And the first one, I think the reason I got hooked is because on my second visit to the store, my SA offered me the beautiful Picotin 18 in the coveted Rose Sakura color. And I could not resist. I thought it was just so pretty. I did want a Picotin. You know, I just asked her like, hey, do you have any Picotins? And she's like, oh, what color? I was like, well, if you had like a pink, and she's like, I think we do. Let me go back and check. She went to the back, she came out and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I think we sold it. And I was like, oh man. And I was like, well, do you have any black? She's like, let me go check. And when she came out, she actually found the pink. So thank God I had asked her that. And then she went back and checked. She was really nice and helped me find these really cute twillies to add. This also has feet on the bottom, so I really like that. I get so many compliments on this bag everywhere I go. People, you know, are coming up to me all the time asking to see it. I also attach a rodeo charm on it as well when I'm wearing it, and it just looks super cute. A lot of people like the way that I have the bag styled. And, you know, I really feel I can wear this year round. I was a little hesitant just with the leather. It's so soft and just having it out in bad weather. But, you know, so many people have kind of commented that, you know, it can hold up well. Just take a dry cloth and wipe it. But I've kind of been babying the Hermes bags. I can't help it. You know, to me, the Louis Vuitton canvas is more my it's a bad weather bag. That's kind of what I want to take. These I'm trying to keep just a little more pristine. So here it is, bag number 10, Hermes Picotin 18. Great bag. Okay guys, bag number 11. When I was going to Europe for work, I was kind of thinking, oh, what's the next bag that I may want to add to my collection? What would be nice from Hermes? You know, going to Europe and buying bags, you're able to get them at a cheaper price than in the US, and you also are able to collect a VAT tax refund generally. So when I was looking at Hermes, I knew there was a couple bags I liked, and since I was liking the Picotin so much, the next one that kind of made sense to me logically that was similar that I felt I'd really like was the In the Loop 18 bag. And I was lucky, I was able to score this bag online and ship it to store. And what was so nice about that is I was able to get this bag for around $1,300 less than what I would pay in the United States. So that's huge cost savings right there. I wanted black. It has gold hardware, but you know, even if you don't really care for gold hardware and you wanted the palladium, it's just this one little piece on this bag. This bag does not have feet. It just has the beautiful design on the bottom, like the handles. And, you know, I was just so excited because I was able to get that deal. You know, when I went to the store, they were like, oh, you're so lucky, you know, getting it online, because they didn't have any bags in the store at that time. It was August, and they were saying they really were getting nothing in at that time. Or excuse me, it was September. They weren't getting anything in because how Europe kind of closes down. Everybody's on vacation in August. So was taking some time to recover. I have not yet used this bag, actually, not again for any bad reason, just the opportunity hasn't presented itself. I was really kind of using the Picotin 18 more, I think just because it was pink and then kind of coming into fall winter now. I do plan to use this soon and I'm really excited to. You know, I like that it's the bucket bag style like the Picotin, and then you can also connect that little hook inside and it gives it a whole new look. So it's kind of like two bags in one. So I really liked that. I thought this is another fun bag. You know, it's quiet luxury. If you know, you know, if you're going somewhere, you can feel pretty comfortable wearing it. You don't have logos splattered all over it. So I was really excited to add this to my collection. Bag number 12, or excuse me, bag number 11, Hermes In the Loop bag. Okay guys, we are on my final luxury bag purchase of 2025, bag number 12. You probably all know what it is because I love this bag. When I bought this bag, I used it for 30 days straight. It is my Hermes Garden Party 30 in a taupe. It has the beautiful white stitching. I just have one little twilly and a bow design on it, and I love this bag. You know, it's just a great size. It carries everything nicely. I like that it fits on my arm very easily. It's so soft. I think it's just a simple, classy, elegant bag. And I was so excited to get it. You know, I went to Hermes and I had been telling my husband for like a month straight, I'm like, I want a garden party. I want a garden party. And he was so sick of hearing it. He was actually, you know, like, I'm just going to get you a garden party so I don't have to hear about it anymore. So we went to the Hermes store one day and I'm like, I'm going to ask him for a garden party. My normal essay was not there and a gentleman helped me buy something, and at the end he's like, is there anything else? And I'm like, screw it, why not ask? And I was just like, well, if you had a garden party 30, I'd be ecstatic. And he's like, let me go check. He ran to the back, he came back out, and he had a garden party 36 in the Rouge Age or H, and unfortunately, I'm more of a short, petite frame, and it just looked too big. He agreed, and he's like, you should really wait for the Garden Party 30. He's like, what exactly are you looking for? So I was like, really, I'm kind of looking for like a grayish color. I really want the 30. And he's like, I'll tell your essay. She was on vacation for 2 weeks, and then not even a week later, my essay texted me, and she's like, hey, would you be interested in a garden party in a taupe? And I like literally almost dropped to my phone and I was like, yes, I'll be there tonight. So I was so excited, guys. If you haven't seen my unboxing video for this, please take some time to check that out. But bag number 12 for this year, the Garden Party 30 from Hermes. Highly recommend. Love, love, love this bag. The only bag that I used for 30 days straight this year. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you know, when you have a larger collection, generally I transition out of my bags on a weekly basis. I can't do every day because honestly, transitioning my bags annoys me, which I know sounds probably kind of funny coming from someone who loves bags so much, but that's the reality of my life. So bag number 12, Hermes Garden Party 30. All right, guys. Well, I just want to thank Diane from Luxury Handbag Edit again for collaborating with me and putting this video together with all the other ladies. I'm really excited that we all got to collaborate together. If you have not checked out any of these other ladies' videos, please take a moment to go over and watch their collection. They all have very exciting, unique luxury collections that I know you guys will love. And if you have not subscribed to their channels, please consider subscribing as well to keep up with them. Everybody has such unique content and it's very exciting to see all their opinions on everything. There are 3 ladies that I personally watch all the time and I enjoy as well. All right, guys. Well, whether you're here for the luxury or to see Winston, I thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope that you consider subscribing to my channel if you have not yet. And guys, remember, no matter what, there's always room for just one more bag. I'll see you soon. Bye.